Hi, guys. Welcome back to Crimes and Closets. This is our bonus episode, and this is Beth coming at you from my closet in North Carolina.
Hey, this is Cristy in my closet in St. Louis.
What's up?
You know what I noticed?
Bonus.
Yeah, bonus episode. That's
Mm-hmm.
exciting. I noticed last recording and this recording, and I don't know why it entered my mind, but I noticed that you always say my closet in North Carolina, and I always say St. Louis. Like you call out your state, and I'm just like, yeah, city. Just calling out the city here.
Well, it does roll better, I feel like, to say St. Louis than Missouri.
Right.
That's a weird word,
And I feel like I'd have to be
Missouri.
like, do I say it Missouri or do I say it Missouri? Or like, I don't know how to say it. I don't actually know how to say it. So I'm just going
There's
to
a
stick with St.
several,
Louis.
but then it's weird for me to be like, this is Beth coming at you from my closet in Wake Forest.
Yeah, I get
Too
it.
many syllables. It's North Carolina.
Yeah.
Proud.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Cute.
I don't know why I picked up on it last time we recorded and again today.
There's like several states that I have a really hard time saying the names of them. And Missouri is one. Do you know what the other one is? Okay. It's a New England state. I'm not even going to say it because I can't say it's where
Connecticut?
Boston is. No, I can say
Oh,
Connecticut.
Massachusetts?
Yep. Not even close. I can't. Do you want me to try?
Yes.
Say it again.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
You have like a lisp when you say it. Or like not a lisp, but like I don't know. It sounds funny.
Massachusetts. Told you.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but like New England.
Just call the whole thing Boston. Call it a day.
We have friends that are from there and they're like, they just die every time. Every time I see them, they're like, where are we from again? Hell, you're from hell. Stop making fun of me.
That's really funny. That's funny.
All right, guys. So you sent in some questions for us, and I have not reviewed the list very well.
Mhm.
So I feel like I'm going to be more surprised than Cristy, but I'm super excited.
Yes, I'm excited. There's some good questions on here. There's some silly ones, but there's some good ones.
Oh,
See?
and this episode will have no crime
Nope.
story here, so skip the episode if you don't care about our crap.
Yeah, this is literally going to be us bantering the whole time and just answering your questions and maybe giving you a random story here and there. So if you don't want to listen to us do that, then yes, I suggest you just wait till next week for the next episode.
Yep. Are we going to wait a whole week? No.
No, I'm saying they should skip this and just wait until the next episode comes
Okay.
out. I feel like
Don't
we're just going
skip
to throw
it.
this one out there as soon as we're done. So
Yeah. There's going to be little gems in here,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah. You want to listen. Just listen. Just listen.
Do you have a Santa pin?
It is a Santa and Mrs. Claus. How'd you even see that?
Christmas in July.
Oh, that's why I did it. Okay, so we've got a few questions here. And the
Good.
first one that we have comes from Laura.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's my sister.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to announce that, so that's why I just said Laura. Loyal listener, Laura.
She is a loyal listener.
She is, and a loyal liker, lover.
She's a loyal sister too.
Yeah.
P.S.
Good.
Love you.
All right.
Ride or
Well,
die.
Well,
Okay, what's her question?
she has a question for you.
Okay.
She wants to know, how did I not know you loved true crime? I thought you only watched Kardashian.
Oh. Well, first of all, the Kardashians are super relevant right now because one of them, by proxy, is running for president. Kanye, by proxy, I said.
Did he drop out?
Oh, did he? I don't
thought he
even
did.
know. I don't have time to watch the news.
I know.
He probably did, but I do like the Kardashians. They have really nice hair.
Okay, but how did she not know you like true crime?
Okay, because I don't know. I feel like you don't really talk about that a lot with like people that you don't know also like true crime. I didn't know she liked true crime either
Mm.
until we made a podcast and she was like, "Oh my God, true crime and my sister are like my two favorite things. So this is amazing for me." So apparently we don't talk enough. That's my answer.
Well, maybe you should talk to her a little bit more often.
And the Kardashians are funny.
Okay. I've never watched them, so I cannot corroborate that, but I'm sure there are other listeners that have listened to them or watched them. The next question is also from Laura. And this is sort of aimed at both of us because she asks, how did you discover that you both liked true crime and then thought, hey, let's do a true crime podcast? Do you want
Oh,
to
I
take
love
this
this
one
question.
or?
You do it.
Okay. So fairly certain, only because we did confirm this right before we started recording, that I I was a crazy true crime person. I listened to Sword and Scale, True Crime Garage. Sword and Scale was my first one. Or no, Serial was, but then I started moving on. And Sword and Scale is crazy. They have
Hmm.
some crazy stories. And I literally would just randomly talk about the podcast that I would listen to by saying things like, Beth, if I ever put my baby in the microwave, please have me committed. And Beth
Don't
would,
cover up for me. That's what she said.
yes, don't cover up for me.
Don't cover up for me and say that I'm a good person. Like tell the truth and have me sent to prison.
Yeah. Yes. So she basically thought I was crazy and probably listened to too much true crime, but then got on the bandwagon.
Yeah, this was like a long time ago though,
Oh yeah.
like when true crime was not really a thing. It was like I think you were the first true crimer, not obviously because there were
Oh,
people making podcasts, but like
right.
it wasn't like mainstream like it is now. It was definitely like I don't know, it was like the dark web.
I'm just mowing my lawn across the street from
Yes.
you, listening to true crime on my headphones,
Yes, she
looking behind me, make sure no one's going to come up and kill me.
yeah, she was like, I was running today and I listened to this story about how this mom drowned her children. Like, what?
I remember you being like, I don't know how you can listen to all that.
Weird girl.
Well, she eventually jumped on the bandwagon and
Yes.
started listening to true crime herself, and we would chat about it randomly. And then we literally just one day were like, it would be really fun to do a podcast. And we talked about it. I want to say it was like, I don't know, we did go back and look at those texts recently.
Yes.
Within days, we just like randomly mention it, and then we're like, we should totally do this. Yes, we're doing it. Okay, done. So
And here we are
here we are.
in our bonus episode with
Yeah.
over 2,000 downloads.
Exactly. Who'da
Yeah.
thunk? Cheers. Yep. Clink. Yeah. And we totally went into it with no expectations. Like if nothing comes of it, nothing comes of it, and we're just gonna have fun doing it. And plus it's like we get to like not that we didn't talk every day before, or at least text every day before, but it's like we get to see each other on this call for a reason and we chat before we start recording. And I don't know, I feel like I don't know. We make a lot out of it. So
Yeah, we act like it's for you guys,
sorry,
but it's
me.
really for us guys.
It's just for us. We don't actually care about any of you.
I love it. And what I think is super fun too is I think that you and I have very different tastes in our true crime podcast choices, which I
Mhm.
think is really interesting. So I think that adds like a different dynamic to the stories that we tell and how we come at stories because we just have different tastes, I
Yeah.
guess, and like the way stories are told. So I think that's
Right.
fun.
Yeah, it is totally.
I mean, we listen to a lot of the same podcast for sure, but I just started listening to True Crime Garage.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, I'm going through.
Mhm.
I'm weeding through some of them.
I
So
have like
yeah,
400 something episodes. You got some time. on your
I
hands?
know. I definitely. I'll get there and then I'll be depressed. So I just listened to 400 and some episodes. Like random people talking about death.
Oh gosh. All right. So next question is from Alyssa.
Oh, this is my niece.
Yes, I have met her. I actually met your sister too, so I should have mentioned that too. But
Oh, do you remember when you met her? My
yes, I
niece.
totally ruined a
Oh
huge
my gosh.
surprise within 5 minutes of meeting her.
You really did. So, okay. So my niece was here with her girlfriend and they came down for her birthday and she was taking her to a Duke basketball game because she is like a huge Duke fan. And she didn't tell her. She just was like, we're going to go down and visit my aunt and, spend the weekend or whatever, and taking her to a Duke basketball game. And I told Cristy, oh my gosh, listen how crazy this is. The tickets are outrageous. Like Duke, okay, so Duke University is a huge basketball school. I'm sure if you know anything about basketball, you've heard about it, but really big here. But their stadium is super, super tiny. So to get seats to a game is like very hard to do, and they're super expensive and it's kind of elite. So she bought her tickets to this game and didn't tell her, but I told Cristy that she bought her tickets to the game. So Christy's like, oh, it's nice to meet you, Alyssa, and your girlfriend. Oh, and isn't it your birthday? Are you so excited for the Duke game? And she's like, what? What Duke game? We're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. So she's
hmm
like, surprise.
Preface things with it's a surprise.
It was my bad. It was my fault. Nobody was mad. Nobody
No,
was mad.
no,
It was
super
all
sweet
good.
about it, super understanding. I still apologize. I'm sorry, Alyssa. But yeah, she was super
That
sweet
girlfriend
about
is
it, but it's fine.
gone, by the way.
Right.
Like Gone gone.
So really I kind of did her a favor
There you go.
way back in the day.
All right. What's our question?
Okay, so she asked, well, she asked specific questions. Beth, what is your favorite color?
Green.
Yeah, that was anticlimactic. Climactic. No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite color, my husband says, is diamonds.
Oh,
That's
well,
my favorite color.
okay.
Clear, beautiful, brilliant,
That
grade
works.
5.
Works for
Whatever.
me.
I don't know. Green. Green is my favorite color. Green looks good on everyone.
hmm
I love people with green eyes. Christy has green eyes. And it's a good color. And Marshall University is my school, and it's green, and it's just my favorite. Everyone looks good in it. Go buy some green.
Yeah, I will have to say that I definitely notice that I get more compliments if I wear green,
Yeah, green looks really good
and I
on it.
don't have a whole lot of it. So I don't know.
Go get some.
I
Do
need
yourself
to.
a
I
favor.
do have one really big green T-shirt that says Tito's made me do it.
I
But
know that t-shirt.
yeah, so
I also
anyway.
have that t-shirt.
And then she did ask me, I mean, we can both answer these questions, but and my favorite color is yellow, in case you want to know.
It's
Um,
yellow.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I just like
It's a
yellow. I think it's
really
just,
happy color.
yeah, it's just bright. Reminds me of sunshine. Happy. And then her second question was, what is your favorite drink? And I guess I'm just gonna have to go with water.
No.
I know, I'm just kidding. It's
It's
what
like
I'm
saying your favorite
drinking.
color is white.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what I was just kidding. It's what I'm drinking right now, and it is wine. I drink wine a lot. It is my favorite drink.
Of the red persuasion.
Yes, of the red persuasion, red wine specifically.
Her shirt says save the winos.
Very true. I'm definitely wearing Save the Wino shirt. So, cheers to all you wine lovers out there.
Cheers. Okay.
Okay. Next question
Do
is
it.
from Liz. Liz
Okay.
is a friend of yours, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My sweet Liz.
She has also asked 2 questions. Thankful for all of our friends that like to ask us 2 questions because it gives us more to talk about. Number 1 is, which do you prefer, mountains or beach? Actually, it's kind of multiple questions within questions.
Okay.
So answer that first, I guess, and then I'll go to the second part of that one.
We have to answer it too.
Okay, well then I'm gonna say, I don't know. I like them both for different reasons, but mountains because I don't like sand, so I'm just gonna go with the mountains.
Why don't you like sand?
I hate sand. It's so gross and it gets all over you and it's a mess and it track it everywhere.
You
I feel like a
know,
chicken cutlet when I get off the beach. Breaded chicken cutlet.
that's true. Just fry you up.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like that about the beach. Like, I like that the beach is like dirty and chaotic and gross and like noisy and it never stops. I love the
Mm-hmm.
beach. I think the beach is calming to me, but I'm from the mountains. And so I feel like mountains for me too,
Yeah.
because I just think it's just home and like you can breathe, like the air is crisp and fresh and clean and
Mm-hmm.
it's home. So
Right.
mountains.
Okay.
Beach is close
Fair.
second for me though.
I know I love water and being around water. So that's what I would like about the beach. But if we could get a mountain with a lake, that'd be great.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So,
We could do that.
so her other half of that question is another, which do you prefer? And it is, which do you prefer, to be murdered by a serial killer or by a ghost slash evil spirit? And this is a very funny question because I don't know that I'd prefer either one. But if I had to pick one, I would
Liz.
say, I think in the past I would have said ghost evil spirit, but right now I'm on serial killer only because then possibly our podcast would become like really famous after our death or my death,
No.
because then we would be on a podcast.
Gross. Well, I think you might be on a podcast if your death came from an evil spirit because that would
That's
be
true.
crazy. You would be
Okay.
more famous. It would be unsolved, and we would make a Facebook Justice for Cristy.
Okay. Fair. Okay. Well, my reasoning was debunked, but I'm still gonna go with serial killer.
I say serial killer too because I don't want nobody messing with my soul.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe in all that crap, and I'm not
Yeah.
even messing with it. Like, keep your Ouija boards, keep your spirits.
Yeah, true.
I know you're there, but like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I feel like at least a serial killer, I can fight him.
You can try. Yeah,
Can
yeah, it's true.
stab him with my heels.
Well, so this kind of leads into her final question, which is, do you think that you have ever been around a serial killer?
Hmm. Statistically, yes, right?
I would,
I think it's like you will be around one every 5 years or something, is what the statistics is.
oh, really? I don't think I've ever looked this up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's
Huh.
like one time every 5 years, you will be in the presence of a serial killer
Wow.
or something like that.
That's
I don't know.
interesting. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
So
to go with yes.
we've all met them, or like not met them, but like in the presence of is like you could be standing in the like Starbucks line with one.
Right. Yeah. Walking down the grocery aisle,
Exactly.
pass by.
I
Okay.
don't know. I feel
Interesting.
like I've known some crazies. I think, can we answer like, I feel like I've met a potential serial killer
Mm-hmm.
because I've
Okay.
met some crazy people. So I could say that, I feel like.
Fair. Fair. Okay. Well, I guess I've been around one. I just didn't know it. Well, none of us really know it, but
Unless you go to a jail.
Yeah, I have not done that.
We should do that. We should do that for a podcast field trip.
And like interview some people?
No, I'm not going to talk to nobody crazy. Just so we can answer yes to this question. Yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Yep. That one. Been there. All right. Well, okay. Moving on to our next question, which is from Amy. And she is a loyal listener too, and also a old neighbor of mine still.
Oh, different Amy.
Oh, different Amy? Oh, I thought it was
this is my cousin Amy. No.
Okay, just kidding. Don't know you.
I don't think it was her. Maybe. No, I don't think so.
I don't know why. I just assumed maybe because you didn't tell me it was somebody else, so I just assumed it was Amy.
But we do love you, neighbor Amy.
Yes, we do love you, neighbor Amy. Send a question in. Okay, so her question is, why did you guys decide on the format of one of you researching and telling the story to the other versus you both telling the story?
Oh, I like this question. You go.
Yeah? Okay. So I think basically it was we like the authentic reactions of each other, or at least this is why I like it. And I don't know if you remember the conversation we had about this, because we definitely made that decision. But I think it's more like it's just the authentic reactions. Like we wanted to tell a story to the other just for that reason, like just to get that authentic reaction, unless you remember it differently.
No, that's exactly how I remember it. Also, I think too, if we like just logistically,
right,
us both researching the same case, we're going to come up with the exact same information. And so like, what's the point?
Right.
Both of us looking at the exact same stuff.
Yeah.
So I think, this way we get, so our format that we do for you loyal listeners is we do like a 1 week off, 1 week on. So like Cristy will research, record 1 week, and then the next week I'll research, record. And so it kind of gives us like a break where we're not constantly having to research cases and think about death.
Right. Yeah. When we have 3 kids running around us nonstop each.
Yeah. Yep.
So
yeah, I love that question. That's good. Yeah, but yeah, the authentic reactions are definitely the number one reason.
Mm. Okay, so we have a question from Kelly, who I do know.
Kelly.
Very good friend in Florida. Not a loyal listener. I'm going to call her out on it.
We love you anyways, Kelly.
Yes, we do. But her question is, what is your favorite memory of each other? Did you want me to go first on this, or did you want to go first?
I do want you to go first.
Okay. So I will preface this with there are a lot of memories, and they're all very good and very funny and awesome. But 2 particularly stick out in my head. One is that we are somewhat of a group of pranksters and would prank each other's houses if we watched them when they went out of town. So like if Beth went out of town and was like, hey, just check on my house, pull in any boxes that you see, whatever, here's the key. We'd do something to each other's houses while they were gone. And she put pictures of opossums all over my house, but like in the refrigerator, and these nasty, gnarly, like teeth showing big pictures. I like opened my refrigerator and there'd just be this like picture of an opossum looking at me, or on the toilet seat, or the cabinet
in your bed,
in the bed. Anyway, it's quite funny.
Well, we had this joke about like people like possums are so gross, and why doesn't anybody compare anybody to a possum?
Right.
Because it's like the grossest animal ever. And it's like people are like, oh, they're dogs, or, they're like whatever other animals, they're snakes. And like, no, they are opossums.
Yeah.
Like
nasty.
She is a nasty opossum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So that lady that cut me off.
So there
Freaking
was a
opossum.
nasty opossums in my house when I got home from vacation one time. And then my other favorite memory is my 40th birthday. And
You stole mine.
oh, see, um, when Beth literally flew to New York City for one day so she could go to the Pink concert because there was this whole like weekend planned, but she was only able to make it to the Pink concert. And literally, you flew in the day of the Pink concert and left the next morning, like bright and early, right?
Yeah, but I was there the whole day. I flew
No,
in
you
at
were
like
there the whole
7 in the
day and
morning.
spent the
Yeah.
night. But
Hmm.
yeah, oh yeah, that's true. The next day too. But literally, it was like, the quickest trip. But she flew all the way to New York, went to the Pink concert, which is awesome, by the way,
Yes.
and for my 40th birthday. And I thought that was just totally awesome that she did that.
It
Yeah.
was cool. I had to come home because I have a little one who has a birthday at the same time as Cristy, and we had a birthday party planned. So I had to come home for that. But I got to fly to New York to go to a Pink concert in Madison Square Gardens. So, like, really, thank you for turning 40
You're welcome.
because that was amazing. It
Epic.
was epic. Oh my gosh. No one will ever have a better 40th birthday, I don't think. Your husband dropped the ball, kicked it, and it went way out of the park. It was so good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my God. I have to think of a story now.
Oh gosh, sorry.
So, okay. I think my favorite stories are the ones of us just sitting on the porch, talking about life and like having a lifeline to each other. I will say one of my very favorite stories of you, though, and I just thought of it just now, is when you moved, which was like the worst thing ever. And we had, it'd been months coming and we were knew you were moving and we were sitting in my driveway. Do you remember this? And they
Uh-huh.
were loading the moving trucks. I don't know where our children were. School, I guess. I don't know. And we were in the driveway and they were loading the moving trucks and we were like, let's just get a beverage and come sit in the driveway and we're watching them load the trucks and both of us are just crying in the driveway, like not talking. No one else is there. We're just was sitting there crying and like watching your life being taken away from me. My heart was being ripped out. No, just kidding, but kind of. Yeah. But that was a sweet memory though. Like I feel like
Yeah.
we had such a good connection when we were together and lived across the street. It's only better now,
Yeah.
but it was so sad and it's like I feel like our bond that day was like cemented in stone.
Hmm.
And we were like, no one's leaving here. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
True.
okay.
Okay. Well, that was sweet. Man, you're awesome. Okay. Let's see. We also got a question about why we took the Riley Crossman episode off.
Hmm. Okay. So, okay. That's a great question.
Hmm.
So, there were some controversial things with the Riley Crossman case that came out after our episode was released that caused heartache to some of the people that were like in the town and the people who were really close to the case and family members. And they were very upset with us. And ethically, we decided because it was a kid, because it's about a 15-year-old girl. I don't know if you guys listened to the case, but it was about a 15-year-old girl who got murdered by allegedly her mother's boyfriend. And just because it was a child, it was someone under the age that was like, that's so sensitive to us anyways. We hate doing kid cases anyways, but it just needed to come down. That was just the right thing to do. And we don't feel bad about it. And, we're sorry for anybody that we ruffled feathers with, but the story is the story and she needs justice and stay tuned because it might come back up.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And then we come to our husbands who needed to ask their own questions.
Oh, this is good.
And what?
This will be good.
Yeah. So my husband, Emery, asked if either of us own a wood chipper.
Why? Why do
I
you
think
want to
he's a
know
little,
that?
might be a little bit nervous, I guess. I don't know. All of this web sleuthing that I'm doing and
I
might be
don't own a
curious.
wood chipper, do you?
No, and I'm pretty sure he would know if I did. So it's not
Hmm.
like I have all
I can
these.
get a hold of one real quick, though.
All right.
Okay.
Watch your
Just
back,
saying.
Emery.
I can get a hold of one and be there real quick.
Yeah.
I think there might be a wood chipper on our farm. I honestly don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like an industrial wood chipper if it is.
But you could throw a human through
My biceps are my wood chippers.
it. Oh, gosh. Well, Wes has asked us,
That's my
what?
husband.
Yes, that is Beth's husband. What is it that you like most about your husbands?
Mm. You
I
want
can
to
go.
take that one?
Yeah,
You
I'll take
go.
that one. I would have to say my, well, first of all, my husband is extremely supportive and loving. I mean, couldn't ask for a better husband, better dad. But the how supportive he is on all of my random endeavors that I choose to take, like this podcast. And he's like, "Go for it. You can do it. Go ahead. It'll be
Mm-hmm.
great." And I've done other silly things in the past that, he's just like, "Go for it, do it." And then I quit or whatever, or it just doesn't pique my interest anymore. And I'm just kind of random like that. And so just how supportive he is, no matter what it is, he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it, go for it." It's awesome. So that's
That's
probably
true. I would agree with that.
yeah.
Okay. I think my favorite thing about my husband is his lips, first of all.
Oh, is that what he meant when he asked this question?
No, I don't know. Probably. Um, I love how authentic my husband is. He's very honest and he is who he is, and he's the same no matter what. Like, no matter what situation he's in or who he's with or what people he is presented in front of, he is just very like OG and he's just honest. He's just an honest person. And I really respect that about him because I think that we all kind of meld ourselves into the situation that we're in and the people that we're with. And he is just not that way. So
Yeah,
take him or leave him. He is who he is. And I love that. And
we'll
his
take him.
lips. You
We
can
love
take
Wes.
him. Can't take his lips, but whatever.
No, I don't want those. I agree with you too on that. He's awesome.
Yes.
So
Yes. Thank you, husbands, for all your
yes.
support during this podcast adventure. We should give them a little shout out.
Hmm. Yeah. Keeping the kids quiet if we're recording during the day
Yes.
or whatever, staying off the internet if we're like, "Sorry, we don't have good connection."
Yes. Letting us do our, yes, I rant about the technical problems a lot. I have technical rage. It's like road rage, but technical things should work.
Yeah.
It's their job. It's their only job
You
is
pay
to
for
work. I can't
it to
stand
work.
it. My phone, like I can't tell you how many times I've thrown my phone because it hasn't done like I don't know. I'm a really calm person, but like can't. I can't with the technology. It's a good thing Christy is part of the Geek Squad.
Yeah, unofficially.
Yep.
Officially. Maybe I should make that official. That should be my next crazy endeavor. I'm gonna go work with the Geek Squad.
Oh, you know what I was thinking about? So Christy and I have this funny thing where we make up like businesses and stuff. And what was it? Something was in her drink.
Oh, as a fruit fly.
Pfft,
It's gross.
I was
I hate when they go in my wine.
or your house.
Yeah.
Um So we always have these things where we make up business adventures. And I thought of another one the other day
What is it?
that you know how you have beauty products and beauty products have labels on the front, right?
Hmm.
So like where do you store your beauty products? Like your hair stuff and your face
In the
sprays
well, usually in the drawers or
in a
in
drawer,
my
right?
yeah,
And they're
yeah,
stacked like to where you
yeah.
can only see the tops.
Oh, true. Hmm.
So beauty products, please put your product name on the top because
Oh, yeah.
everyone stores their crap in drawers and we don't know what they are. And so we're like pulling out serums and pulling out leave-in conditioners and dry shampoo and we don't know what they are and deodorant and whatever else. Like
Mm, that's true. That's a
somebody,
good
why
idea.
has no one thought of that? We can make like stickers for people to put on the top of their beauty products so that when they pull their drawer out,
Yeah,
boom,
very
that's
true.
it.
Good idea.
There you go.
Good idea.
Stay tuned,
Stay
podcast host.
tuned. Crimes and closets, new endeavor.
Crimes in bathroom drawers.
Yeah. Didn't we initially, when we were going through stuff, thinking that we could like highlight a beauty product on this? That would be
I
like
know we
our
should do
like
that.
stitch or whatever. What's that called? Shtick. Is that what that's called? If we like highlighted one every episode, and we didn't do that, but anyway, that was part of our initial brainstorming.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. We could totally do that.
Hmm.
Product of the month.
Yeah.
Put your label on the top
Yeah.
and holler.
Hello?
All right, guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's all the questions we got. So thanks for sending them in.
Thank you for being loyal listeners and for indulging us
Yeah.
in our crime and etc.
Yeah, for sure. And as always, please, check us out on Apple Podcasts, rate, review, subscribe even. That'd be cool. I
Yeah,
haven't said that ever. Because it would be totally awesome to have all that happen. We are so excited about all the listeners that we have now, but we want some more. So please check us out. Send us to your friends. Actually, you've already checked us out, so send it to your friends to check us out.
that's right.
And I guess, as always,
The world is scary. People suck. Hide in your closets, y'all.
bye.